Ciao Lamborghini lovers, I have another super deformed car. I got this at a flea market, and at first I thought it was a Lotus Europa, just because of its weird styling, right? But it's actually a Lamborghini, because there's a Lamborghini badge on the front of it. So, some internet research tells me this is a Lamborghini 400 GT 2 plus 2 that was around 1966 to 1968. Alright, but it's just so crazily deformed, but like almost in a bad but good way. I mean, look at the rear end of this thing. It doesn't look anything like that car, how it's going upwards. If I tilt the body like that, maybe it looks a little bit better, but yeah, so strange, this deformation that Wanda Coffee did. But yeah, that's what's going on here. It wasn't nearly expensive, but here's a collection of the Lamborghinis that they did. I do have the Countach, which also looks really weird, and I also have this choroq. I don't have the other three. Maybe someday I'll get the other ones. So let's take a look here. It's been definitely played with and abused, this one. The plastic is like a black metallic. There's actually like some silver flake in the plastic itself, I think. But it's obviously very scratched up, and the crevices are full of dust and grime. So this deformation, such odd deformation, the staggered tires, but the wheel gap also. It's just so weird to have such a small wheel on such a big body. I guess that's what makes it so funny. I guess his door opens. There's the spring motor there. So yeah, an interesting little gimmick there. The raised protruding door handle there. There's some sort of badge here, but I can't make out if there's a letter there. I don't think so. It's just like a wing. I don't even see it on the real photograph, so I don't know why that's even there. The casted in bumpers have some silver paint on them, and then silver for the headlights, and then that big giant Lamborghini logo, which is actually pretty legible. At least, let's see. Yeah, that's really quite good printing. Granted, it's a huge badge though. So some paint missing from the bumper. I'm pretty sure this was run into a few walls over its from its previous owner or owners. This side, same deal. And then the rear, there's a tab structure holding the rear on. There's a Lamborghini printed. Oh, it says 350 GT. Okay, so well, it still looks like the 400 GT's photos. A little bump there and there. I'm not sure why. Antennas, maybe? Alright. And then it does say Wonda on the bottom, which is nice. It's screwed in the front. And then the spring motor still seems to spin. A lot of rust in the axles. Alright, so that's that. It's definitely a weird looking cartoon interpretation of a Lamborghini. So let's take a look at some other models then. Just for a reference, I'm going to pull out some 164s. I have this Kyosho Miura P400, and I also have this Kyosho Lamborghini Espada. So same era of vehicles, I would say. Alright, let's get those guys out and pull out some other deformed cars. So here's that choroq from the same collection, and it also has a really tall rear end, and same with the Countach. So that's just the whole theme, I guess, with this line of models. The rear ends are just like really like humpbacked and in proportion, very tall, even though it has nothing to do with the real car. It's interesting. I'm not sure if I really like it as much as normal deformation, but it's interesting. Just to let you know, Wanda did put out a latter Lamborghini collection, and they look more normal. Like here's the choroq that they did again, but you'll see the rear proportions look a little better. The wheels themselves are filling out the wheel wells better. So for me, you know, this styling works a lot better for me. I added some black paint in the wheels, by the way. Whereas these really super small wheels, I guess it's just comical, right? That's part of the charm of these cartoon cars. They're literally caricatures, right? Alright, so another one here is by choro-q. This is a choro-q Zero, which is a very expensive, overpriced toy, choro-q Zeros. But they have specific wheels, you know, to the vehicles, and they have a lot of printing on them as well. And again, I think the proportions of this cartoon car just a little bit better. And then if you want to modify your choro-qs like I did on this Gallardo, you can really spruce them up. This one has some alloy wheels, so they're meant for like Hot Wheels, but I just swapped the tires over, and then I add some sticky putty, so I don't even bother with the axles or anything like that. So here's a top view of all these goofy looking things. Alrighty. Well, let's get these guys out. Even as ugly and goofy as this car is, it deserves a spin of its own. So, be curious if any of you guys actually like this style of cartooning. Does this appeal to you guys? Let me know. Alright, thanks for watching.